What's up, YouTube? And all the dippers out there. Coping Eminem 88 here. Used to be Sailor Dipper Grizz 88, but not using that channel anymore. Get into that in a minute. Dipping Grizzly Wintergreen, long cut. Pretty sure that's what I dipped in my first video, so I decided to do it for this one. And since it's my first video, technically I'm spitting in my first mud jug. Darcy, shout out to you, Mudjug1. Thank you for making such a great product. I guess I might as well dive right into it. Well, first, let me say I'm listening to Going Through Changes off of Eminem's new CD, Recovery. It's an amazing CD if you're an Eminem fan. I think it's one of his best, and even if you're not, I think you'll really enjoy the CD. I'm going to say it now. A lot of the songs I'm going to play on this channel are going to be him, my friends that rap. It's going to be a lot more rap music than it used to be for me. I really can't listen to country music anymore. I'll get into that. It's not that I don't like it. I like it. It's just that it brings back some bad stuff. I'm just going to start off and talk about last night. The last time I made a video was March 23rd. That was the day I was supposed to be at boot camp. Well, I think, well, it was right after that video I started drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. I drank a lot, and talking to my friend Kirby. She was kind of, she just called to talk and all that, and I'm happy she did, and I'll explain it in a minute. But while talking to her, I mean, everything was great, having a good time, talking to her, whatever. Went out of nowhere. I mean, guys, it was out of nowhere. I got hit with this rush of emotion, and I started bawling my eyes out, and what it all was it was my grandma dying, my ex breaking up with me, the Navy, and I had been to 3 funerals other than my grandma's that month. So, and not one thing, like, when my grandma died, y'all saw my video, I was upset, but that was the only time I ever cried or really got upset, was when I first found out. My ex, I think I cried and got upset the night it happened, and pretty much from that day on, I was in a deep depression, I mean, it was bad. I drank every night. I'll show y'all what all I drank in a matter of a month, maybe less, I don't know. This is what all I did. And I hung on to them because they're reminders for me now, but there's the good old tower. I know y'all ain't seen it in a while. Can't remember if I've rebuilt it since I made a video or not. But so this rush of emotion hits me, and I'm on the phone with my friend Kirby, and out of nowhere we get disconnected. Guys, this is hard for me to talk about, but I almost did something extremely stupid. Went into my bathroom and saw my reflection, and all I saw was failure, disappointment, fatness, and this, that, and the other, and that made it worse. That deepened whatever I was feeling. Well, I had my knife right next to me, and sitting there holding it in my hand, contemplating. I opened it, put it to my wrist. I had an indentation in my wrist for a long time where I had it. And literally seconds before I almost did it, Kirby called me back. And so I want to thank her. If not for that call, I can't promise I would be here today. And I mean, this is extremely hard for me to talk about, guys. Like, not many people know about this. Hardly anyone knows. And I don't like saying it, but I gotta get it out, and y'all need the truth of what happened. I don't want to sit here and bullshit with y'all and be like, oh, I was just busy. No, I mean, I was in a fucked up place, y'all. I mean, bad. And so that night that happened, and I was up that whole night, went to work, and ever since that day, I want y'all to know I'm better. I'm 100% happy. It was just that one night that I almost did that. The other nights, like, I was depressed, but I never went that far. But I have amazing, excuse me, I have amazing friends that helped me through it. This song right here helped me through it. Not Afraid by Eminem. Check it out. If you're going through some shit, listen to it. You're going to listen to it over and over, I can promise you. But, and from that day on, I started doubting my will and drive to want to do the Navy. And I told myself if I ever had any doubts, I wasn't going to do it. And so it was about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after I almost did that, that I realized I didn't want to do it anymore. Went and talked to my recruiters, and they said, hey, no problem. I didn't tell them what all had happened, of course, but I just told them, I lost interest and this, that, and the other, and so, and they were okay with it. I mean, they didn't want to see me go, of course, but where I got lucky was I was under no contract with them, so I didn't have to worry about paying any money or doing anything like that, like I've heard some people have to do. But I do have a new plan, and I don't want certain people around here finding out about it just yet. So if you want to know, send me a message or write in my comment box, and I'll send you a message back, and I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. Just letting y'all know it's big. I'm not going to be living in Texas anymore. I have to get out of here bad, and it's a permanent move. But just basically the people I don't want finding out about it is like my ex. I don't think she deserves to know, and just certain people around here that I don't feel like they're my friends anymore. Like, they don't put forth the effort to be my friend. I've been there for them through thick and thin, and they repay me by giving me BS help. Like, they didn't really help me. They weren't there for me. They were busy, which, if it wasn't for Facebook, I would have believed them, but they must not have realized, like, I can see what they're writing on their friggin' statuses, and I know what they're doing. So that pissed me off, and I just need to get away from a lot of stuff around here. But again, guys, I want to apologize. I feel so bad that I haven't made a video in so long. The last videos I put up were some Modern Warfare videos, and I did that only because my friends wanted to watch what we were doing, and so I directed them to the video. But I'm going to shut down that channel. I really have no use for it anymore. Y'all can still call me Sailor if you want. I know XX Country Boy 1 Glenn, he always called me Sailor. Everyone else called me Sailor. If you want to call me Sailor, that's fine. I don't mind that. That's perfectly fine. But just know that I'm not going into the Navy anymore, and I apologize if there's any disappointment from y'all. Just know that it's something that is best for me, and I know what I'm doing. Hold on, let me check the time. Alright, I better wrap this up. Part 2 coming right now.